I'm not gonna lie. That they went crazy as fuck on this music and shit, man. They went fucking crazy, bro. I've been gone for a minute. What the fuck is what's up with y'all? What's up with y'all? I've been gone for a minute, and I've been sick like hell too. That's the reason. Like, I got really sick. I wouldn't say really sick, but like my allergies was like fucked up. Was fucking me up. And then I got sick again, like kinda sick again. And then, but before all that, I was just chilling though. I was just chilling. But I'm doing better now. Will I be reacting to the Chainsaw Man anime? Of course. Well, I don't know. I'm gonna try to. I'm gonna try to do the best I can, because like I'm not trying to fuck with Chainsaw Man at all, because they are like copyright striking people. So like you gotta do it like in a certain, like you gotta do it a certain way. I've been trying to I tried to warn Easy Court. He didn't want to listen to me. His ass got a copyright strike. He didn't want to listen to me. I tried to warn him. Now he he walking around with eggshells when he's talking about Chainsaw Man. So I advise y'all, if y'all are subscribed to these other YouTubers that plans on doing Chainsaw Man, I advise y'all to tell them be careful with it, because you will get a copyright strike for them. I don't know why the fuck they doing that shit. Maybe because they don't want information to leak out or whatever. But it's like I done seen everywhere on YouTube where it's people posting the full chapter, not even pinning any type of commentary over it, nothing like that, and just letting, I don't know, and it's just being up. But I don't know. But I'm gonna try to work around it, I guess, to react to Chainsaw Man, because I want to. I really do. And like I said before, in a past live stream, I was getting into the story or whatever, and then they copyright strike two of my videos. I was like, oh, I can't do that. Fuck that shit. But open a Twitch account. I do got a Twitch account. I just don't be on that shit like that. But I got a Twitch account, of course. I got a Twitch account. I would consider reacting to other animes or TV shows. Of course, I want to do reactions, but it's a lot of things you got to go through. You got to go through a lot with it, the copyright claims, the copyright strikes. You just gotta you really gotta walk around with that, on eggshells when you fucking around reacting to certain things. I might actually react to The Boys when it come out, when season 4 come out, because it already got renewed for season 4. I waited for the I should have reacted to season 3, but I wasn't really thinking about that shit. But season 4, I'll react to it, maybe even do reviews for it. I'm waiting for, what's that one show on Amazon Prime? It's not Unbreakable. I'm thinking about Unbreakable. Invincible. I'm waiting for season 2 for Invincible to come out so I can react to that, because I wanted to react to the first season, and also not only react to the first season but also do reviews for it as well. But I don't know, I didn't have the energy for it. So, but I am going to react to the second season of Invincible. Any other, and it's not that many big animes that's been out lately. Chainsaw Man coming out in October. What's another big anime coming out? I believe Vinland Saga is coming back out this year. Excuse me. And then Attack on Titan is coming out somewhere in 2023. It's not really that many big animes that's coming out, but oh yeah, and Bleach. Oh yeah, Bleach. I fuck with Bleach, so I react to Bleach too. Crop it? Yeah, I do that, man. But we're gonna get into this reaction to AOT No Requiem Part 3. I don't know. I wonder. I guess we're gonna have to wait a hot minute for Part 4. Part 2, I enjoyed Part 2 a lot. I did a big ass review. I went this big ass tangent of me explaining how it's very important to have the conversation that Attack on Titan Requiem had with Eren and Armin, I was basically like going on like a tangent explaining how it's very important to have a conversation like that where you have two people who are, well, two friends who are like, you know what I'm saying, who truly believe in what they stand for, and them both going against each other's ideologies, and they both trying to understand each other and like prove that point. I believe that that's the conversation, or that's how it should have been in chapter 139. I believe that that's how the conversation should have been between Eren and Armin, which is like them both like you know what I'm saying, going against each other's ideologies and explaining to each other why their point or their belief is the right way. Like, I truly believe that's how the conversation should have been. But I also explained in my last video, like my last video that I did, I explained why that conversation could not have happened for chapter 139. And it's kind of like Isayama kind of wrote himself in a corner, because he didn't because of the fact that he basically showed this conversation at the very last chapter. He kind of wrote himself in the corner because of the fact that he didn't give him, like, it's not so much you can do with that, you know. Like, if he would have you know what I'm saying, revealed that conversation a little bit earlier, then I believe that Isayama could have probably gave us a conversation between Eren and Armin, a very good conversation, like probably like even better conversation than what they did. But because of the fact that it was the very last chapter, if a conversation like how it was in Attack on Titan Requiem Part 2 between Eren and Armin, if it just would have felt out of place knowing that Eren died, you know, and that he, I wouldn't say gave up, but like he accepted his fate and allowed Mikasa to kill him, whatever, you know, it would have just felt out of place and shit like that. So Isayama kind of wrote himself in a corner where it's like, okay, I have to go this way, where like you have Armin trying to just understand Eren, and you got this cringy ass fucking conversation between Eren and Armin, and Armin is mad about Mikasa's, you know, mad about Eren hurting Mikasa's feelings more than him killing innocent people. It's like, that conversation is just so fucked up. I understand it, but just because I understand something doesn't mean that it's good, you know. It's fucked up. It's cringy as fuck. It got a lot of contradictions in it, you know, but it is what it is. I'm not hoping. I know for a fact that we're going to get an AoE, because like I believe in it. I understand the theory a lot more now. But I talk about that after I react to No Requiem Part 3, and I'm hoping. I know they're going to do justice though. I know they're going to do justice in loving memory of, I can't pronounce. I'm not going to try to pronounce his last name. Sorry. To the boy you love, we wanted to share your story because behind the incredible talent was a young man who, at just the age of 16, was a selfless breadwinner. The reliable older brother of 7 siblings. God damn! 7 siblings? God damn. The hero who brought this once broken family back together. Okay. In the face of the cyberbullying, you were a true friend, a member of our family, a true king. We dedicate the project in your memory. Your art will forever be immortalized and attack. Okay. Rest in peace to him, man. I know that's like what kind of like set them back, because like he was like a big piece of the project and everything. Cause we got these woods. Oh yeah, Solo 11. Oh yeah, Solo Leveling is coming out too. Alright, that was getting an anime. Okay, so we got the snow. I like Mikasa. This toxic ass bitch. This toxic ass bitch. I remember this. Oh shit, I'm tripping. I gotta put the music on. I'm tripping. Is it playing? You know what I'm saying? I gotta put the fat mouth for. I didn't know I didn't have the music on. That's cold. Was that a fucking bunny titan? No, like a type of cat. Some shit like that. That look cool. The art's crazy, man. They get better every fucking every chapter. I can see that for sure. Because let's see. It's Connie. Focus, don't get distracted. I'm a new. Everyone needs you now. You can see, alright, I'm fine. Where's bro, the art is crazy, I'm not gonna lie to you. You know, time. At this rate, the revenue will reach the fort within the next 3 hours, maybe less. Should we fly there and tell them to evacuate? There's nowhere else that's safe for the survivors to go. I think I'm reading this shit wrong. That's right? It's been so long ago I read it. I read a manga. Say coming to the head. Lost turns to the feet. None of us reach a number before it's tight. Just concentrate on finding any weakness we can exploit from there. Here's the real look. Something strange is happening. Falcon flies back around. Look at this small version of Aaron. Aaron's fighting. Okay, they going crazy. We just is going crazy, killing like down there half of the fucking Titans. There's really no answer with that thing, no matter how many we kill. They just keep coming. I think I'm reading it wrong. It's left or right, right? I'm reading right to left. It's left or right. I mean, it's great. Ain't gonna lie, this music hitting. It's a cake, yeah. We have rollers for police up and down the Yeah, we have rollers for police up and down the that must be just one right. Just focus on killing the occupy once we see the army. Are they slowing down? Yeah, like this one, this big ass fight. You wanna know something? I thought they was gonna start off with the Zeke and the army. I thought they was gonna start off with Zeke and Armin talking or whatever. I hope they do this in this chapter, and I hope they do it a little bit more better than what Isayama did. I have no problem with how Isayama did it, like convincing Zeke to help him or whatever. But I do understand the problems that people do have with it, you know. So hopefully they do this in this chapter. I don't know though. I thought they was gonna start that off because like at the end of part 3 you had Eren going, you know what I'm saying, talking about I don't want to fight my best friend. You had Zeke just watching everything, so I thought this shit was gonna start off with like Zeke and Armin talking, and him trying to convince Zeke to help him out and whatever. Maybe that won't happen in this timeline, you know, since the AU timeline is canon, this is canon too. You know what I'm saying? Attack on Titan has a fucking multiverse, or a Titanverse, so this shit's canon. This shit's canon. That's why Isayama not too mad about this shit. It's like, yeah, go ahead and make a fan made version of my manga. I don't care. Yeah, because Attack on Titan has a fucking multiverse, so of course you wouldn't care. The Warhammer Titan. There's a lot of action in this motherfucker. What's this? Whatever this is, we shouldn't waste it. Wait a minute, wait. What the fuck going on? Is the Titans like not moving no more? it looked like they like kind of like stunned or something like that. It might be Zeke. What's happening? So he stopped. So something did happen. So he stopped. What's with them all of a sudden? That's a good ass. Yo, that bro. They look just like fucking Ishiyama's wrong. Like fucking work. There's no mistaking it. They're not responding like before. Well, on the off chance this is a trap. Better have better luck if you don't do it. Okay, Peck using her mind and everything. One of the smartest characters in Attack on Titan. Bro, when this get animated, this is gonna be crazy. When Peck like transforms like damn near 5 times, 6 times in a row. That bro. They do that shit right. That shit gonna look so fucking crazy and fire. Like learning about like what her Titan actually can do, like actually like seeing her full ability and everything, and being able to transform multiple times. That shit gonna be crazy. Especially if the fucking music gonna be hitting too, like this. That shit gonna be crazy. But for some reason, Mappa has some very horrible fucking music selections for some reason. I don't know, I don't get that feeling, like, I don't get that Attack on Titan feeling no more, like, the music gotta be hitting. I can cover you while they're still behaving weird, Harry. Strong. Something's different, Aaron. Why do you say Aaron? How much gas do you have left? Not much. I'm down to the last few blades. Okay. We're running out of equipment. Any bright ideas? I'm fresh out. We're gonna keep pushing it until we get armor back. Oh good, same page. But do we have an actual plan? Whatever this is, it's affecting Bartok too. Yo, this fucking music is crazy. Connie hooking onto Annie's hand and brace herself. We're going to shoot for Bertolt. What, and leave Annie behind? They'll tear her apart. We can split up now or we'll die for sure. Fuck that bitch. Let that bitch die. She out there, ain't nobody say none of that shit when that bitch was using that man as a fucking yo-yo. Let that bitch die. Fuck that bitch. Let them all die. Kill her. I hope some characters die in this chapter. Cause man, that plot armor that they had in from chapter 135 or 4 all the way to fucking 130, bro. That plot armor was crazy. Somebody better die in this shit. Levi or something. We're gonna die anyway if we stay here like City Ducks. Annie has a better chance of defending herself if she's not worried about us either. Well, true, but fine, just don't get your ass killed before we do. Looks like our break time is over. Damn, what the fuck is that? That Titan's crazy. That's probably another female Titan. We didn't see that many female Titans either. When Ishiyama did his shit, did we? We didn't see a lot of female Titans. That's a Jaw Titan right there. Then that must be a Jaw Titan thing. Yeah, that must be a Jaw Titan, not a female Titan. I'm tripping. Like a fucking bat. Like what's his name? Michael Mobius in his vampire form. Exactly what that shit look like. That Titan look crazy too. That bitch better die. She's going against like damn near 6 Titans from the past, and they all smart too. That bitch better die. What the fuck is going on here? Oh, she beating me. Well, Annie is cold though. She's nice though, so she is nice with her hands. She about to throw him? Wait a minute, she's about to throw him? She threw him. What's a nice throw? Why are they going to Bertode? Wait a minute, did I miss something? Why the fuck are they going to Bertode anyway? There's so much fucking action. Why the fuck are they going to Bertode? Whatever. There's so much fucking action going on. Okay, let me get back to where I was at. Oh, you talk about somebody who was at the end? Hold on, let me get to the end. Hold on. I'll probably have a prediction. You know, I'm very, you know, I'm very good at predictions. Y'all should know that. Get ready. Here we go. Here we go. The real version of Aaron and the real version of Armin. You know, this is what, you know. This is alternate fucking reality. That's just what it is. You know. This is canon too. Since the AU timeline is canon. Is Ymir leaving? Oh no, she's coming. Have it your way. I love how like they showing how much power like Aaron has over the time path, because like technically he is the second founder. So like he should have like he should be able to manipulate the fucking time path just like how Ymir is able to do. So I'm glad that like he really showing like him manipulating the time path, and like I like that. He damn near God, like motherfucker just disappearing and shit. Aaron, let me out of here. This isn't what we agreed on, Aaron. Fuck you, bitch. He left his ass there. There's no point. No point in what? Fighting? Should I just sit here and build sandcastles like you while everyone around me dies? He accepted his fate, man. The situation might look hopeless to you, but I haven't given up. Our allies still have the power to fight. They're out there right now putting their lives on the line. Help me get out of here, Mrs. Z. You've been here for a long time. Surely you can think of a way for us to. We still haven't realized it yet, have you? Aaron lied to you. He's abandoning you. Aaron lied to you, and now he's abandoning you here, just like he did to me. Hope, the power to fight, none of those things matter in the end. Perhaps if things were different and I still had control of the mirror, I would have been able to help you, but what good would I do? Oh, well, I said I. What good would it do? All you're doing is postponing the inevitable, like the creature of millennia or the mirror herself. Okay. I like the fact that they okay. This is the same. This is just the same deluded arrogance. That we fight back hard enough, our hope strong enough. Wait, let me read it again. That if we fight back hard enough, or hope strong enough, we can change the natural order of our world. All that does is bring suffering in the end. Let me watch something. I'm just reading the fucking thing. Let me look at these speech panels, cause they did a very good job on this shit. I ain't gonna cap. I like how they show more of the jaw. I said jaw type, the cart type. It's like a fucking, I don't know what the fuck that is. You know what they should have did was they should have did some flying titans, because it was mentioned like, oh yeah, because you know how Falco basically talked about, oh, I had a dream that I was flying above these clouds or whatever. It must have been a beast titan who was a bird, you know what I'm saying, who was able to fly and things like that, like with wings or whatever. You know what I'm saying? Which was a lie. I think I have an explanation for that, whatever. But I think that's would have been something like cool they could have done, which is like put like another flying bird, and then have Falco fighting this other bird in the air or whatever. That would have been cool. That would have been cool. Like showing like different types of like flying titans. You know what I'm saying, in the past, but there has never been a flying titan other than Falco. So that dream that he had was a fucking lie. Him talking about, oh yeah, I think it was another beast titan back in the day that had wings and could fly. No, Eren just allowed, cause I have this theory about, you know what I'm saying, dreams and shit like that, and allowing somebody to like live somebody else's life through dreams and shit like that, or another version of itself through dreams and shit like that. And that's basically what Falco did. It was just like, Eren allowed Falco to maybe like see from his perspective as a bird or something like that, or just like, I don't know, allowed him to like look from the perspective or just be a bird in his fucking dreams, so they give him the idea that maybe he can fly. Because there's never been a flying titan ever, so that whole dream was a fucking lie. So, and hopefully in the anime, Isayama elaborate on that more. You know, like come on now. But I'll talk about that in my third video about dreams and shit like that. I gotta get my thoughts together. I'm still trying to get my thoughts together. Let me read this stuff. But that dream that Falco had was a fucking lie. Okay? That we fight back hard enough and strong enough, we can change the natural order of our world. All that does is bring suffering in the end, and suffering in the end, in the grand scheme of things, who are we to interfere? Okay, you have a point. They're going at it, man. Imagine this get animated. Oh my gosh. Somebody better die. Eddie getting fucking banked. That bitch better die. Time to go up. You from here is hot. I can barely see anything. So they have Bertolt going against them then. I thought Bertolt was on that side. I thought that, so they must have just wrote that whole thing where Bertolt gets on that side and shit like that. A lot of people thought that was stupid too, and they didn't understand that either. I'm trying not to reason that was being seen. That he basically can't do much except this. Can he? At least it makes for a good cover. Well, I guess he is on that side. We can't hold out like this for much longer. Okay. Where's that bitch at? Hold on. Oh, it's in the mouth. How the fuck he get there? This is the end. Maybe you're right, Mr. Z. I don't have all like every longer year. I know my next time. I can look into the past and see the different futures. There are some things that are out of our control, and I accept that. But even so, I refuse to give up. Let me ask you this. You say there's no point in interfering because it won't change anything. But I have seen people change. I have seen enemies learn to accept each other and fight for one another. Our allies are fighting for them because they believe in the same thing. And everyone has the right to live and find happiness in their own terms. Okay? And I will not allow Eren to take that from them. None of us will. Okay. This is what the fuck I'm talking about. You know what I'm saying? Having Armin be confident in what the fuck he believe in and not being a fucking bitch and, oh my god, I can't do anything, I'm so fucking useless, and oh my god. It's like we been knew that. And I think you been knew that. Like, be fucking, even though his ideology is kind of delusional, because I wouldn't say delusional. His ideology is kind of like the long way, like it's like the Eren is taking the shorter path, and Armin is trying to take the longer path. Like, I understand that the fucking, I understand that the genocide is wrong, and by the way, I justify the bro, what Eren is doing is the right thing to fucking do. You know what I'm saying? Sometimes we need to stop being bitches and just, you know, stop trying to be political correct and, oh my god, genocide, bro. In Eren's case, in Eren's shoes, and from Eren's perspective, it's the right thing to do. Because Eren is looking at it from a bigger picture, like, bro, everybody's not going to see me if I get stopped, right? Everybody's not going to see me get stopped. Everybody's not going to see Armin and Mikasa fucking kill me and stop these things. Only the people that was in front of the Marleyans, they was the only they was the only people who seen Armin and the rest of like his friends become heroes. Everywhere else, no, they didn't see anything. It's going to be a Gabby situation where it's like, bro, I didn't see it happen, so therefore I don't think it happened. So I'm gonna fucking still have this strong hatred towards you and your people, you know, because all I seen was a bunch of fucking Titans pop up and destroy my home. I didn't see a bunch of Eldians come together and stop Eren Yeager. I saw Titans fuck up my house and then they disappear. And like, and I wouldn't believe a bunch of Eldians coming together and stopping the one thing that protected them when we're on our way to kill them anyway. I don't believe in that shit. Like, it's gonna create a Gabby situation. But I don't know, like I said, I understand both sides, but like I'm riding with Eren, man. Fuck it, kill every fucking body. Fuck it. Kill everybody. Cause I think if I was in Eren's position, I would kill them. I would kill everybody, I'm sorry. I would commit genocide, I'm sorry. You know, like especially when I've done all this talking. I done tried to let people change. I done try to give people the benefit of the doubt. Y'all just want to keep fucking with me. You know what I'm saying? You know what? Fuck it, I'm killing everybody. Fuck it. People can change, but it's gonna take a very long time for people to get people out of that mindset. And you can be waiting a long time and that shit may never come, or if it do come, you may not be allowed to see that shit. And that's the situation that Eren is in. Like, bro, I'm not trying to wait for people to understand me. I'm not gonna ask these motherfuckers to understand me. I'm gonna take that shit. I'm not gonna ask for your respect. I'm taking your respect, but you're gonna fear me. I'm about to kill all of y'all. Like, fuck that shit. Armin is trying to, oh my god, I want you to respect me. Please feel sympathy for me and understand me. Fuck all that shit. The world doesn't owe you understanding. You gotta take that shit. Simple as that. That's the one thing I've learned. The world don't nobody give a fuck about what the fuck you've been through. The world don't owe you no fucking understanding. You just gotta take that shit and deal with that shit. It is what it is. So I don't ride with Eren. Fuck that. Kill everybody. I would commit genocide. I don't give a fuck. We gotta stop trying to be political correct all the time. Like, stop that shit. That shit's phony. Let me see. My fault, I went on a tangent, man. I just get so riled up when it comes to like, cause like I know there'll be people on Twitter that be like, oh my gosh, it's people that believe in the genocide. Y'all some crazy motherfucker. No, I'm realistic, man. I'm realistic. I know those type of people. If they would like to wake up in like Attack on Titan world, they'll be the first ones to fucking die. Fuck this shit. They'll be the first ones to die. Them people that believe in that shit right there. And that's exactly what the fuck happened to Paradise Island. They got fucked up trying to ask the world for sympathy and understanding. No, you gotta take that shit. And then you wanna know something? The same thing happened to Detroit Become Human, like the game called Detroit Become Human, which is a 10 out of 10 game. I fucking love that game. Like, I'd go back and play the game and have fun making all types of different choices. But like, even that game understands this shit. Like, you have like you can make like 2 choices in the game. And spoilers if you haven't played Detroit Become Human. But you can do 2 choices, right? You can go I guess in a way kind of genocide, or you can go the peaceful route where it's like and if you go a peaceful route, right, you know what I'm saying, you end up losing the war or whatever, and then you kiss your girlfriend, and then It makes everybody drop their guns and shit like that, and kind of like back off and everything. But later on, you know what I'm saying, the robots and shit like that, your people still end up getting killed. So like it only creates a temporary peace. You know what I'm saying? Oh yeah, you understand me, whatever, but like it created a temporary peace. But if you go the genocide route, you know what I'm saying, you know what I'm saying, you end up winning the war and shit like that, and you gain rights for your people, man. Like you gain rights for your people, you know what I'm saying, it's no longer, oh, it's like you kind of forcing their hand butt to understand you and accept the fact that, hey, we gotta accept the fact that we gotta live with these people. You know what I'm saying? Even that game understand that shit, like, that everyone has a right to live and find happiness on their own terms. And we're not like, okay, we already like that. There's some good ass fucking panels right there, man. Don't they supposed to like burn by now? Like they've been in this theme for a minute. Like I can understand Mika, so Connie, you're not an acronym. What's up? Connie cut down the ones on the opposite side. That's what the subject code stands for, and this is you. We don't just fight for us or for the people of this world. We do it in order for those who are giving their lives for this cause. Yeah, that's what the fuck I'm talking about, Armin. Yeah, that's some good ass writing right there. Yeah. That's exactly what the Scouts for. It's all about. Fighting for the people that gave up their life for that shit. Can't let none of their sacrifices be in vain. That's what the fuck the Scouts is about. That's why as their commander, okay, finally accepting the position as commander. Wait a minute, what the fuck is going on here? Is he doing some fucking prototype shit, like making his skin come out and his shit? I would not abandon them. Okay. Oh no, they cut him down. Okay, they cut him down. Okay, Armin, I like this version of Armin. Oh, if only this was in chapter 1, you know what I'm saying? If only this was in like an Isayama's version, you know? If only. I think people would like the Rumbling arc a lot more, you know? Hopefully the anime do it justice, man. But they could add some shit, maybe change up some shit. Maybe Armin, you know what I'm saying, Isayama learns his lesson and like learns how to like, you know, do the right thing, man. I hope he do what he you know what I'm saying, normally do for the anime, which is like give it justice and shit like that. And make the right changes. What do we do? What do we do? Do we help them? They have to get armor first. They have to get armor first before we can get close to you see them? I'm sorry, this shit, the way how they put it, it's like there's no commas, no nothing. I can tell there's too much thing. The work to be done. I want it. There. Okay. Look at Annie. Why that bitch ain't dead? She done fucked all of them up. I ain't gonna lie, that look badass right there. That looks badass right there. Too light for her. Whoa. I got 2 lights on? It might be because of the fucking... Hold on. Oh, I know. Hey, you wanna know something? My dumb ass. My dumb ass. Why ain't you tell me? This whole time, I was not showing the fucking screen. What the fuck? Why I ain't say nothing in the? Why I ain't say nothing in the chat? Like, oh, we can't see. I ain't say nothing. Y'all didn't say shit. Hold on. Well, I gotta put the audio down a little bit more. Why is the audio like that? It's like robotic. I hate live streaming. I really do. You thought that was... No, that was not intentional. Hold on. Okay, it sounds like it's better. I think the mic was just too high. It sounds like it's better though. Tell me if it sounds better or not though. Like if it sound better, like tell me if it sound better, bro. This whole time I'm over this bitch talking and on the tangent. I wasn't showing nothing. Y'all probably like, what the fuck is he reading? I didn't say nothing. Do it sound better or not to y'all? What the fuck? Okay. I feel so fucking stupid. I feel so fucking stupid. That's how you know I'm rusty off this YouTube shit, man. I gotta get back in my groove. I'm back though. I'm back, and I mean it this time. I'm back. I gotta get these. I got so many videos I gotta get done, man. So many other stories I gotta get into. Yeah. Okay. Okay. Let me put reaction scene now, and see if that's better. And bro, I swear, I'm over this bitch reading my ass off. Yeah, I'm like damn near halfway done. The fucking... I don't know why that mic feel like that. I'm gonna just have to buy me a fucking mic. But I ain't gonna put the music that loud too. It's live streaming shit, bro. But this is where I was at, man. I'm like, bro, I'm at the end of the fucking chapter, and I didn't show like damn near half of it. I'm over this bitch saying, "Oh, that panel look crazy." Yeah, I'm not seeing what I'm saying. Oh my gosh. Okay, okay. Okay, that sounds good to me. But yes, Annie right there looked badass. That shit was not intentional at all. I should look at the stream. Okay. Okay, okay. Dang, they fucked that motherfucker up. What's up with this Connie and Mika's tag team? I like it. Damn, he feel the hella spit. So it is right to left. I was at first in the beginning I was reading from left to right. It is right to left. Yeah, of course they gotta keep that Annie catching Armin. Is he alive? How? He's alive, thank goodness. All that spit. How? What happened? We managed to take down Bertolt and the blast blew all the Titans in the area away. Okay. I like how they they told us that. I like how they used Bertolt. That's a smart idea to use Bertolt like Titan. The blast that he would make and everything to like get rid of like half of the Titans. That's a smart idea. I don't know why Isayama didn't do it. Oh no, because he wanted to. Oh, I wanted everybody to be connected and shit. Bertolt somehow he's dead and somehow takes control of his Titan. The Titan path is the only thing that explains that. The Titan path. Falco's coming for us now. How are you feeling? Can you still transform? Yeah, but the plan's changed, so I'm not transforming here. How why not? I can explain on the way. How are we on supplies? I'm tripping. Not good, I'll be honest, that last stunt cost me all of my gas. I can still transform a couple of times more, but even with Bertolt down, I doubt that I make much of a difference. Why do you ask, Carmen? What do you mean the plan's changed? Because I found out where Mikasa, Connie, Annie, if you're done. Oh shit! Okay, hold on, I'm tripping. This is Levi saying this. Because he figured out where Aaron's at. Okay, if that's the case, I like that they did that because the way how Mikasa just randomly knew where the fuck Aaron was at, and of course, like logically speaking, where else could he be at? I remember those videos I was making like back in the day when everybody was like, oh my god, he's the warm time. I was like, no. I was like, he could be. I was like, it makes more sense that he's actually inside that fucking head. I was like, he's inside the chin of the mouth, or like the chin of the Titan, basically. And I really meant the mouth. But like, I was the only one saying like, yo, oh my god. Everybody was saying, oh my gosh, he's using the warmer Titan. Oh my gosh, he's gonna, you know what I'm saying? I was saying this shit too. But I was also believing in the fact that he was inside the mouth. Because I was like, okay, where else could he be at? But inside the mouth. But I'm glad that they did it this way because the way how Isayama did it, like I said, Isayama was just like, he was rushing. Like the ending, he definitely was rushing. And I think he probably did that show on purpose. I don't know. I'm going to give Isayama the benefit of the doubt and say that he did this shit on purpose because, like, Mob Love, that ending and that whole story was rushed as well, which is like a lot of that, like how that's what a lot of the fans feel like that, like the ending was rushed. So maybe he did it on purpose so to be like Mob Love, like how he has been, and rush his ending on purpose. But like I'm gonna give him the benefit of the doubt. But if he didn't do that, and then Isayama just rushed for all this shit to happen, it's crazy how Mikasa randomly knew where the fuck Eren was at. Like Eren told her or some shit like that, or like she always knew. But like if she always knew, how the fuck she knew? Like these are things he don't explain. Shit's crazy. Okay. Mikasa, Connie, Annie, if you're done sitting on your asses, then it's time to move. Falco's got a small window before those Titans come back. There's a lot of action in this chapter. Seems like more pages too. Falco dive into the steam. Armin, why aren't you blowing this place up to city pieces? Are you covered in Titan spit? Disgusting. Oh, and you're covered in Titan spit. Okay, sorry, Captain, but the plan's changed. We need to head to the front and. Let me say it again. Sorry, Captain, but the plan's changed. We need to head to the front. Can Falco handle it? It's getting really tired. He's getting really tired, but if we follow the updrafts from the steam, it should make flying easier. That makes sense. I like how you say that Falco's tired too. Because because I think I know where both Eren and Zeke are. How? What changed? When I was taken by the Titan, I lost consciousness, and then I was back in that place, the path. That weird place of sand. What did you see? Everything. I think Eren brought me there for one last chance to dissuade us from stopping him. Dissuade us from stopping him. I tried to do what I could, but there's just no reasoning with him anymore. My fault. I'm looking at these panels. The panel's really good, and he's covered in spit. And who was touching him? I guess Annie. Annie don't give a fuck. That's her man. She don't give a fuck. I tried to do what I could, but there's just no reasoning with him anymore. But earlier, the Titans were acting strange. Even if he's trying to stop us, that doesn't mean he wants to hurt us. Okay. Mika said there's no other way. I like how they said that. You know what I'm saying? Like, but earlier the Titans were acting strange. Even if he's trying to stop us, that doesn't mean he wants to hurt us. Because, like, according to Isayama, he was just like, come on, man. Mika said there's no other way. The Eren we knew is gone. Nah. Yeah, y'all must never knew him then, because I already know. I already said this before, like a very long time ago. Mikasa, Armin, Hanji, Connie, John, they're the worst. I don't know why Eren cares about these motherfuckers so much. They are the worst friends ever, and I would not want any of these motherfuckers to be my friends. Ever. Now, Historia and Flock, oh yeah, they can be my friends. They're loyal as fuck. They understand. They understand Eren. You know, but Mikasa and Armin, the motherfuckers I've been with since my fucking childhood, y'all don't y'all, what? I've always been this way. Like this, I don't know how the fuck y'all couldn't see it, but I've always been this motherfucker way. Y'all must never knew Eren like how y'all thought y'all knew him then. Y'all, they wasn't his real friends at all. At all. Mika said you never loved that bitch. You picked a bunch of motherfuckers that don't know you and you don't know over the person who saved your life. The person who literally gave you a new reason to live. You picked a bunch of motherfuckers that you don't know over Eren. Well, plot, I guess, right? Oh my gosh, bro. I can understand. I can understand Armin. His whole character is built up to go against Eren. I understand Armin. Levi, I don't even know why you're there. I don't even know why you're there, Levi. You didn't. You should only be there to kill Zeke. You don't give a fuck about what Eren's on. You never did. Until you got guilt tripped and you somehow just started to kill. Oh my gosh, I gotta stop Eren now. Like, come on, man. Gabby, that bitch need to. All of them just need to die, man. I'm tired of them. I'm tired of them. But oh my god, I hope they do die at AoE, but I don't think that's gonna happen. I've already made my decision. We can't hesitate. We can't slow down, not even for a moment. Millions of innocent lives will die if we do. You need to decide what you're going to do, Mikasa. Our goal now is to break through Eren's last defenses and take him and Zeke down. Once everyone is clear, I'll be the one to kill Eren and end this. Okay, Armin, okay. No one else needs to die today. And so, you ride to your deaths like proud soldiers. Oh yeah, okay, okay. You guys heard the commander. Stay for okay, I like that. Who said that? Levi? Finally. You know what I'm saying? This is Levi's moment of like finally believing in the Armin and believing in the person that he picked over Irvin. I like that. Which is what he did in chapter what? 136 maybe? 135, 136, 137? It might have been 130. It might have been 136. ECM did it a good way too. He did it a good way too. Having Levi finally, you know what I'm saying, believe in Armin, you know. Stay focused and watch Falco's hurry ass from getting speared. They have Levi making a lot of fucking jokes, but I guess he would in this situation. Stay focused and watch Falco's hurry ass from getting speared. Even with this cover, we're still that was very moving. But see, that's what I mean by idealism amounting to nothing. Okay. Because in the end, you still have no clue what's waiting for you. And you still underestimate the monster Eren has become. Even now, you're still being used by Eren, just like he like he's Hey, this feels live. I like that right there. They making me they touching my heart. Like I can feel that, you know? Like I can feel that. You know, like what you're doing now is a part of his plan. I like that. It's gonna lead to him winning. Because in the end, you still have no clue what's waiting for you. And you still underestimate the monster Eren has become. Even now, you're still being used by Eren, just like he uses me. He did use the fuck out of all. I feel sorry for Zeke. He did use the fuck out of Zeke. He used that man. He lied to that man. Oh my gosh. His hand. It was crumbling before, but it's healed. Wait a minute, what's going on? So Eren is using you. Is he keeping you with them? Is that what you're still alive? Is that why you're still alive? Your time is up, Armin. Now it's my turn to ask you. Are you prepared to pay the price your cause will demand from you? Wait, let me say that again. Are you prepared to pay the price your cause will demand from you? Okay. Wait, what's... Okay, they got Zeke flying off. Or will it crush you instead like all the others? I guess he talked about the other commanders. Who the fuck is this? Manga Sakai? Okay, they're like Annie. Okay, I got you. What the fuck? What the fuck is going on? Where's Reiner? I just noticed something. Where the fuck is Reiner? Did they just left Reiner? I just noticed that. Where the fuck Reiner go at? Is he dead? Like, where the fuck he go at? They just left his ass on the. Is that him? Where the fuck John at? Oh shit! Is that John? Oh shit! Them fucking dummies, they left. I think they did that shit on purpose. They left Reiner on there. They left John and left Peck. I don't know. That's probably John right there. He got black. It like he got black hair though. Let me see. Let me go back to John. Did they color his hair black? I just noticed that. I don't know why I didn't figure that out. They left Reiner and the motherfuckers up there. They wrong for that. They said fuck Reiner, Peck, and John. They're not thinking. Okay, Peck got black hair, but Peck don't have the scout uniform, so it's either John. It has to be John then. Let me see if they color it in John's hair. Hold on, y'all. I gotta see this because if John got black hair, as he should, if they color in his hair, then that's John. No, that's not John. Cause they didn't color in his hair. So who the fuck is that? It's not Peck. Bro, I don't know who that is. Who is that? That's John? Bro, that's not John. He don't got black hair. Reiner, John. Well, I don't need to count. You got Levi right there. Levi, Gabby, Falco, Annie, Connie, Reiner, Peck, and John. It must be John then. So why did it gotta be John? John's dead. Fuck. I just damn. So John's dead. I hope if that's really John, I hope they show it from his perspective on like what actually happened. Maybe they can do like a I guess like a farewell to him, like maybe like damn, I didn't even get a chance to tell her how I really felt or some shit like that, you know, towards me. Cause that's really John. It has to be John. Who else could it be? I guess it's just like some inconsistent. Like it's not something that's like consistent with the hair color, I guess, or maybe that's blood. I don't fucking know. But his hair is black, but everywhere else it's like it's not black. So maybe it is John. I mean, that's the only person that got scout uniform or whatever. Reiner, I believe Reiner didn't have no scout uniform on. I believe he had his own uniform on. He did have the scout shit, I think, but no, I don't even think he did. He have, yeah, he did. But that's not Reiner though. His hair wouldn't be colored black anyway. It's either it gotta be John. It has to be John. So he's fucking dead. Damn. I was really hoping. So I guess. The next chapter is going to be all about having to it's really I like this chapter. This chapter was really good. It's really about like I love the way how Armin was confident in what he believed in. I love the way how you had like Zeke questioning his ideology and everything, like questioning like what it means to be a scout, and I like that, and I love the way how like, you know, Armin didn't back down and start to second guess himself and everything. That's the main thing that I didn't like in Attack on Titan at the end, where like everybody just seemed like they was just lying or just like playing. You know, you got Eren talking about, oh, I'm going to end a cycle of hatred, and you know what I'm saying, y'all gonna have to, you know what I'm saying, I'm not gonna stop at all. In order to stop me, you're gonna have to kill me, or I'm not gonna gamble the future of Paradise Island. I'm not gonna gamble the future of Paradise Island and shit like that. And then chapter 139 hit. Everybody seems like a fucking liar. Everybody seems like a fucking liar. Eren seems like the biggest liar ever. You know what I'm saying? I'm glad. I like the fact that they kind of like they tell us that Eren is a big ass liar too. Armin just seems like, you know, chapter 139 come out, seems like Armin just, it's like he doesn't really believe in what the fuck he doesn't really believe in what he stands for, because he's not 100% mad at Eren destroying the world. He's more mad about Eren hurting Mikasa's feelings above everything else. Like, he doesn't punch Eren because he killed innocent people, but he punches Eren because of what he did to Mikasa. And then you have him at the end thanking Eren for becoming a fucking mass murderer for his sake. It's like, no, you shouldn't have thanked him. You're like, hey, you fucked up, or somewhere on the line of that. Like, he should just stood his ground. Like, yo, there's no coming back from this. You know, like, even if you didn't die or nothing like that, like, there's no coming back from this. I don't think I would be able to forgive you for killing innocent people like this. You know. Like, it just made Armin seem like he didn't really believe in what the fuck he believed. Like, he didn't believe in, he didn't stand for what he believed in. It just makes it seem like everybody's just one big ass fucking liar. Like, you got, oh my gosh, man, 139. Oh my gosh, that conversation between Eren and Armin was so fucking cringy. I understand it because, like, Isayama wrote himself in a fucking corner. He can't really do too much with that conversation because he revealed it literally at the end. I can understand it, but just because I can understand shit doesn't mean that it's good. that conversation was so cringy, and it said fuck you to Armin's character and fuck you to Eren's character. It just did a complete turnaround, man. But I like the fact, I love the way how they did in this chapter where it's like Armin is being questioned. His whole, ideology is being questioned. He's not backing down, and he's standing up for what he believed in. He did it towards Eren, in the last chapter, and he's doing it towards Zeke. But then you also have Zeke, I love the way how you got Zeke. Hey, put it like I'm gonna be watching. I'm gonna see what can you do. Are you gonna crash and burn like the rest of the commanders that was before you, like Irvin, that then killed all his fucking people, or are you gonna be this one exception? And I guess you could say Hanji too, because Hanji, the worst commander out of all of them, she's the reason why all this shit happened. Well, part of the reason, but she's the worst commander out of all of them. But, and I think because of the way how Armin is, the type of character that he is, I think he is going to be that exception because, back in season 3 of part 2, you see the type of commander that he could be, that he can be. He's not going to be the commander where like, oh, I'm going to, sacrifice all these people to get a goal, to accomplish a goal, which is, stopping Bertolt at that time. Like how Irvin did. Irvin said, man, fuck everybody. We're going to get Levi out there. We're going to sacrifice everybody, even myself, and we're going to get Levi out there. But Armin did something different. It's like, you know what? I'm not going to sacrifice any of y'all. I'm going to sacrifice myself. So maybe we're going to see something like that happen, to kind of parallel off of that, where it's like, he's going to do his best to try to protect his friends, and he's going to probably most likely sacrifice himself to protect everybody else. But I don't know how that's going to, that might not happen because he is the nuke, he is the the mob love nuke towards the fucking beta hive. So he is the nuke. So I don't know how that's gonna play in the fact. Maybe he could sacrifice himself after because we all know that after he blows up Eren, that's not gonna kill him, But I think next chapter we're gonna see reality smack the fuck out of Armin, Cause something, Armin is the type of character just Armin and Gabby are the type of people that you need to smack 10 times just for them to understand shit. I think next chapter, reality is going to smack Armin in the face. And it's going to be like, oh shit. All my friends are fucking dying around me. All my friends are fucking dying. Damn, John is dead. Who's next? Maybe Annie? Maybe Connie? I don't know. They didn't have Mikasa make her decision yet. They did imply it to her, oh yes, you gotta get ready to make a decision. What are you doing? You wanna, you still wanna try to save Eren, or are you ready to kill him and something like that. Hopefully, they do it right, they do it right. and I guess they can like create some type of like realization to make her realize like, okay, maybe like once they start to see their friends die, maybe like Mikasa and Armin can like start to realize, okay, we gotta kill this motherfucker. Like, we gotta kill him. We gotta kill these. We gotta kill them motherfuckers. Who I see dying next chapter? I don't see Gabby dying. I don't see Falco dying at all. They're the next generation. They might not even die at all. Because John is dead, apparently. Mikasa obviously is not going to die. Armin is not going to die no time soon. It's either out of Connie, Annie, and Levi. And if Levi is the next one to die, I think he should sacrifice himself trying to save Armin. You know, I think because like that's the same theory that I've had a very long time ago, when I thought before we realized that chapter 139 and chapter 138 and all the chapters before that were just one big ass plot armor for like the alliance or whatever. Before that start to come to some type of, before that start to like come to, for us to realize that, I made a theory that, hey, I think it'd be a good idea for Levi to sacrifice himself, protecting Armin, you know, getting him out of a bad situation. I think that can really, like, you can have this one big ass moment where like he finally believes in him, because at this point it's no longer Eren being the trump card no more. It's Armin now. So it's like, I think a good way to you know what I'm saying, to have, I think a good way for Levi to go out is for him to actually like go out believing in the person that he picked over Irvin. You know, like that could be his final, you know, I feel like that'd be a good thing for him, you know, like, hey, being able to kind of finally let Irvin go, let his mission go of trying to kill Zeke, and accept, you know, I wouldn't say accept, but like realize what's in front of him, the bigger mission, and that is believing in Armin and helping Armin kill Eren. But I think probably Levi die next, you know, but who knows? It could be Kanye too. It could be Annie. Annie's gonna be a very emotional death for Armin, but I think next chapter is gonna be like a big ass slap to Armin. He's gonna get that smack of reality where it's like, oh shit, maybe all this shit was just smoke and mirrors. I'm like, damn, I'm not really built for this. All my friends are dying and shit like that. So I don't know. That seems like we could going off judging off the last panel. That seems like what's gonna happen. You know, good luck. Like Armin getting a smack of reality. And that's a fire ass panel right here too. You know what I'm saying? Like, really fucking good, bro. This is crazy. They got some talented fucking artists on this, man. It's like really fucking good. I wish I could get good this one day, because I can draw my ass off, but I can't draw like this. With time I can, but this is crazy. And they left Peck up there too. Maybe Peck, I forgot about Peck. Peck could be the next one to die too, because they left Peck up there, and they left Reiner ass up there. You know, maybe Reiner. They left this ass. That's fucked up. They left him up there. Like, did they not just give a fuck? Like, how did you just completely forget about them? Told you they're not really friends, man. They're not really friends, bro. None of them are. They just forget Reiner and Peck like that, and John of all people. You forget John up there, like. But I can understand they didn't have time. Like, Falco's tired and shit like that, so I understand. But they just left them like that, you know. This gonna be next chapter gonna be really crazy. It's gonna be really crazy. That was pretty much it, though. It was a good ass chapter. I'll give it a What would I give it a what out of 10? I give it. I'm not going to be biased. I give it a 10 out of 10. It was a good ass chapter. Was it better than the last chapter? personally, I just love that last chapter. You know, I love that last chapter. I love that battle between, you know what I'm saying, two ideologies, you know, between Eren and Armin. I love that conversation that they had. The shit was deep. The shit was it was hitting. It was striking. It was hitting something in my, you know what I'm saying, my fucking heart. Like I felt that shit. You know, I was catching chills after every you know what I'm saying, Armin would say something and Eren would say something. I just caught all types of chills. I was like, bro, this is how the fuck it's supposed to have been. You know what I'm saying? I love that chapter right now. I think that chapter, in my opinion, is probably like the best chapter. But this chapter is really like action based. Not too much dialogue, but when the dialogue was, you know what I'm saying, the dialogue was pretty much good, you know. Like I think the best part of the dialogue is when like I think the best part was like Zeke questioning, you know, Armin's ideology and what he believed in and stuff like that. And I think that's like I think that's the biggest thing that wasn't in the original, I guess, original timeline, you know, Isayama's story. That like their plan and the way how they felt, and you know what I'm saying, towards Eren, you know what I'm saying, towards Eren destroying the world, it never was questioned, you know, like it was questioned, but it wasn't questioned like how it was supposed to. Like, bro, what the fuck do we do? Like after we stop Eren, or like, is it really right for us to believe in this whole fucking peace shit? Like, you know, I love the fact that Zeke questioned, you know, Armin's ideology and everything. Like I said, the next chapter I feel like it's gonna be like a very big smack in the face of like of reality, in the face of Armin. It's gonna be live though. They getting better and better every fucking chapter, man. Like the art is getting crazy. Well, the art was like already fantastic, but like now it's like god tier type of like art, man. They could like, it's like damn near the same thing as Isayama shit, maybe even better. And I know a lot of people don't like people saying that, but fuck it. Fuck it, you know? No, this is canon. You know, Attack on Titan has a multiverse, or a Titanverse. This is canon. This is fucking canon. You know, the AU timeline is canon. That little small ass side story they put at the very end of the book or whatever, the chapter, and you can only see it in the book. That's canon, you know what I'm saying? To Isayama, that's canon. He said it was canon. So hey, this Attack on Titan, the Requiem part, you know what I'm saying? The Requiem is canon as well, because Attack on Titan has a Titanverse. So, you know, or multiverse, so however you want to say it. So this shit's canon to me, you know, and to all my, you know what I'm saying, to the people that believe in the AoE theories, you know, like it's canon. Yeah. Fuck what everybody else say, this shit canon. That's pretty much a good chapter though. I like how they utilized Bertolt too, cause like they had Bertolt like, you know, take out like half of the fucking Titans. I like that too. What else? What else happened in this chapter? I love this right here, man. Even though this belief, let me ask you this, Mrs. They're like, oh, well, I've seen people change. I've seen enemies learn to accept each other and fight for one another. You know, and I love the fact that small change is what keeps the hope in Armin's heart. That, you know what, this world can be better. You know, if just with time. You know, just with time. That's the only thing that fucked everything up. Just with time, this world can be better. You know, we can come to understand each other, come to agreement, come to fight for one another. You know what I'm saying? Fight for each other's dreams and shit, and I guess, you know what I'm saying, support each other's dreams and shit. Like, I love the fact that small little change, like, keep that hope in Armin's heart. But like I said, that's taking the longer route. And that long, you know what I'm saying, and believing in that type of long route and everything, that shit might never come, or you might not be allowed to see it. You know? So why take that type of gamble like that? This shit might never come, and you're not gonna be allowed to see it. See, Eren is like, man, I want to see this freedom shit before I fucking die. You know what I'm saying? Fuck me, fuck that. I want to see that shit right now. Fuck. So I'm gonna take the shorter route. You know, like Armin makes some good points. Armin's ideology is good too, but like I said, I'm rolling with Eren because I'm a person who likes to see shit for what it is. I like to see. I like looking at the bigger picture, you know. And Eren is looking at the bigger picture, like, bro, if I stop at any point, Paradise Island is doomed. All I'm going to do is all I'm going to be doing is going to be creating a new reason to hate us. You know what I'm saying? Because it's not like they're going to single me out. Oh yeah, Eren Yeager, he's the one who destroyed the world. So let's just you know what I'm saying, throw all the hatred towards him and say fuck all the rest of the elements. No, they're not going to single me out. They're going to put us together, no matter if you stop me or not. They're going to put us together and like, hey bro, all I did was give you a new reason to fucking hate us. Like, that's the reason why Paradise Island got destroyed, not just because Eren stopped. You know what I'm saying? It's multiple reasons, but like, I like one of the biggest reasons is because of the fact that Paradise Island got destroyed because Eren gave them a new reason to hate them. We didn't hate you. Not only did we hate you because your people oppressed the fucking rest of the world, you know what I'm saying, hundreds of years ago, but now you just fucking destroyed all of our homes. Yeah, we hate you now. We hate you more than ever now, because we was hating you off of shit that wasn't even done to us, but now we hating you off shit that you actually did to us, you know. So, and also, and this is going to be in my theory about the 80% rumbling shit, how the 80% rumbling could work if AoE is going to happen, and if ECM would do the 80% again, which is kind of dumb if he do it, because it's like, we could have got it for the anime version. But Armin, everybody on Paradise Island is fucking dumb as fuck. Because like, and I got this theory off of like looking at the outro for Attack on Titan Final Season Part 2. Yeah, Part 2. Because I gotta remember that we gotta get to Part 3. Shit's crazy. But yeah, looking at the outro for Attack on Titan Final Season Part 2, and seeing how Paradise Island was abandoned, it gave me a theory. I was like, yo, the ending for Attack on Titan, you know, chapter 139, has a lot of fucking parallels to it. You know, you got Eren's death, which is a parallel to Ymir's death. You got the whole tree being, you know, saying coming up and shit like that again. You got the little boy who was probably like an ancestor of Manga, most likely coming in contact with that tree and everything, most likely becoming a new founding Titan. So you have, you know what I'm saying, you basically have like a new origins of the Titans again, a new origins of the Titans. But you got Eren and Ymir, you know what I'm saying, the origin of the Titans, and Eren and Ymir's death being paralleled in the last chapter. You have Armin convincing the people of Martin, the Marleyan people, that they're no longer a threat because they can't turn into Titans. You have that parallel of the fact that you have that parallel to Armin convincing the scouts that Eren is not a threat and that he can use his Titan powers under authority. But it's like, but you also have another parallel where another parallel is Grisha showing, what the fuck the bitch name is, Faye, the balloon. But and then you have Eren and Armin. You got Eren showing Armin the, you know what I'm saying, the water that glows like fire, which is lava. You got him showing all these things that was in the book. So that was a parallel to Grisha showing Faye the fucking the balloon. But the parallel that gave me the theory for the 80% rumbling and how it could work is the volunteers. You know what I'm saying, parallel, where you have Yelena killing her comrade in front of the scouts, which is kind of like forcing their hand to kind of like, you know what I'm saying, to like, damn, I just showed you some loyalty towards you. I didn't kill my fucking comrade in front of you. You know what I'm saying? I think you can owe me a conversation, you know? I think you can owe me some type of understanding, you know? I'm kind of forcing your hand. So, then that's pretty much what the Alliance did, because they killed their comrade in front of a bunch of people who hate them, and they forced their hand to like understand them and like, yo, you kind of owe me a conversation. I just saved your fucking life in a type of way. But if you look at what the volunteers did, they left their homes and they came over there to kind of like help Paradise Island, you know what I'm saying, get up with the times. So that gave me the theory. I was like, okay, if that's a parallel to if chapter 139 is a parallel to the volunteers or what Armin and the Alliance did, which is killing Eren in front of all these people and forcing their hand to understand them and wanting to talk. I said, if that's a parallel, then why the fuck did Armin and the rest of Paradise Island do what the volunteers did, which is leave Paradise Island, which is use the opportunity that Eren gave them, which is the freedom to literally leave Paradise Island and live outside the walls, or live outside of the island. He literally gave you that opportunity. They didn't do that. They instead stayed their ass on Paradise Island and developed their weapons and their home and their house and shit like that, while everybody else around the world is trying to, you know what I'm saying, rebuild their homes and shit like that, and which is creating resentment towards them, when all they could have did was do the same thing that Yelena did and left their house, because they're now like the bigger people, you know, they're the bigger people now. They could have left their fucking home, which is Paradise Island, explored the outside world, and helped these people build up their house, which would have like fucked their heads up, because it would have like at some point trust would have been made, understanding would have been made, especially now that Titans are not around. You got all the time in the world. Help these people build their homes, like show them that you really want peace. But instead of that, you go back to your fucking house or your home and you develop your house and shit like that, your home and shit like that, and leave these people out to dry, which is like creating hatred towards you. Y'all pretty much said, fuck us. Yeah, you say this, but fuck all that. I had to, you know, like, but I don't know if Isayama did it on purpose. Like I said, maybe he did it on purpose so that he could do it in the anime and like give us this different ending for the 80% rumbling. Oh, this time they didn't, you know, this time they abandoned their house, you know what I'm saying, their homes, which is what Attack on Titan Final Season Part 2 outro is implying, that they're gonna abandon their fucking home and explore the outside world. Maybe Isayama's going to do that, which is how the 80% rumbling could work. You know what I'm saying? Like, because, like I say, I feel like peace and understanding could be made, and could be made, especially with the time that they had, if they would have left their house or left their home and went out there and helped these people rebuild the fucking world with love and peace and understanding, like how Yelena was trying to do. The only, you know what I'm saying, like, it was working. The only thing is that you have enemies coming and they didn't have time. You know what I'm saying? It was working. You know, you had Niccolo and stuff like that. He understood everybody. He didn't hate nobody anymore. You know, the shit was working. Then you had Yelena, like, you know what I'm saying, they didn't fully trust them, of course. But with time, it's like, oh, okay, at some point we're going to trust you. Especially now that we have no enemies, we're going to trust you. But no, they go back home, you know what I'm saying, Armin, dumbass, who believe in all this fucking peace shit, they go back home and just say fuck everybody else, and they just lost their homes. No, you should have explored the fucking outside world, came out there and helped these people, which would have built peace and understanding. And basically you would have created a brand new fucking world instead of like creating a world off of hate and oppression. You would have built a brand new world off of peace and understanding. And with the time that they had, that shit could have worked. And even if a war would have happened, guess what? Paradise Island still is not going to get destroyed because all the people would have left. That's my 80% rumbling theory. But like when I make the video, it's going to be like fully detailed, and you know what I'm saying, I'm gonna take my time with it and everything, but that's how the 80% rumbling could have worked. Why the fuck didn't Isayama do that? He could have easily did that. What the fuck is going to get, like, bro, he has the wrong editors. Isayama has the wrong people around now. If I was his editor, if I was the person who was editing his shit, and I would have like, Isayama, you need to take this shit back. Take this shit back. Tell these, tweet out that, hey, there's gonna be another month before the last chapter come out, and do all that shit over, bitch. I'm not editing shit until you want to do that whole shit over. You know what? You wanna know what? I'm gonna sit down and actually help you rewrite all this shit over. Who the fuck do, like, ECM is just like Eren. He got the wrong motherfuckers around him. He got Armin, Mikasa, he got people like John. He got the wrong people around him, people that don't really fuck with him and understand him. Because they let him put that, they let him put that fucking chapter out. He got the wrong people around him, man. They ain't his friends. They're not his friends. This shit's crazy. This chapter was good as fuck, though, man. I could talk about Attack on Titan all day. Especially this right here, man. This is a masterpiece. How could you hate this? How could you just hate? How could you hate this? You know, this is a fucking masterpiece. You know what I'm saying? You can really think of, like, you know how they did the Snyder Cut, a bunch of reshoots and shit like that. But it's basically a bunch of reshoots, basically. You know, a bunch of fucking reshoots. Like, this panel's crazy. They did a very good job, man. A very good job. And I know next chapter we're gonna have to wait. We're gonna have to wait a long time because this chapter had a lot of panels. It had a lot of pages. I can tell. I can't even see the number of the pages, but I can tell that this had a lot of pages. I can see that. Something's different. Right. Yeah, that was a good chapter. Pretty much done with this. Maybe I would do like a review. Cause like this is me just rambling and shit like that about the chapter. But maybe I'll do a review like how I did like the last 2 chapters. And like go in full detail, like panel by panel, breaking it down and stuff like that. Like how I used to do for my reviews, you know? Like I think it can kind of be refreshing, you know? Yeah, I like this though. Yeah, they left right ass up there. This is a crazy ass panel right there. I like that right there. Somebody drew the fuck out of that shit. Yeah, that's look cool. You know what I'm saying? They need to hit me up, man. I got so many ideas, bro. Make this shit. Oh, I can make this shit so. Make this shit so much better. Like I said, if I was ECM's editor, oh, that chapter would have never came out. That chapter would have never came out. I would just stare at ECM's face like, bro, what is wrong with you? Why? Why would you think I'm doing this? Why? You got Eren being a bitch. You got Armin not believing in what the fuck you got him mad at shit that he should not be mad about. Because it's way more important things. It was a good ass chapter. What was the point of this though? What was the point of having this beginning part where you got the trees, you got Mikasa? I guess to make things more dramatic, but what was the point of doing this? I kind of feel like this like the parallel to, this could be a parallel to Ymir too. Well, as well. This could be a parallel towards Ymir. Maybe they elaborate that more in the next chapter with this whole point with like Mikasa, because why is this bitch in the snow? You know, she ain't got no fucking shoes on. Do she? She probably do. But what's the point of that bitch being in the? You know, I hope that bitch dies. She's toxic. Nah, I'm not gonna lie. I don't think she's toxic anymore. To be honest, with AoE, regarding AoE, I don't even know what the fuck gonna happen anymore. Like, I don't even know if Mikasa gonna die again, or if Mikasa's gonna die. Like, even though it's implying that she will, I don't know, because, like I said, I have a better understanding for AoE. It's not a time loop at all, at all. You know, it just looks like one, and even with the ECM's editor like being so open about it. Oh, you know, at first I thought it was a time loop and all, but you know, I guess it's really up to people's interpretation and whatever. It could be up to, if you think it's a time loop, then it's a time loop. But if you think it's not a time loop, then it's not a time loop. The fact that it's so open like that, and it's like, and he's the editor, like, the fact that it's so open, then it just can't be what we think it is. You know, it has to be something else, which is a fucking multiverse, and it just looks like a time loop because of the way how it is written. It looks like a time loop, and I think that could be a reason why Isayama changed Aaron's dream in the anime. Not saying that him not waking up to Mikasa saying see you later is not important, because it is. Because even if the see you later part is being, like, you know, taken out, he still is waking up in a different position than what Manga Aaron is, you know. So I think that's probably like I said, that's probably one of the reasons why Isayama, or the main reason why Isayama changed Aaron's dream, because he didn't want nobody to think that it's a time loop. Because like even Isayama's editor said that, like, he's like, yo, you know what I'm saying, to me it seemed like a time loop. And I would kind of be mad, or kind of be sad, or disappointed if it wasn't a time loop, you know, at the end. So I think Isayama probably took his advice, you know, like, oh yeah, it does seem like a time loop, whatever. You know what, the anime is coming around, you know, like, I'm gonna change his position, whatever. I'm not gonna have him waking up to Mikasa saying see you later, and I'm gonna just like change his dream to where it's like it just seems like he's seeing the future. You know, I think that's probably could be one of the main reasons, because a lot of people, it would make people think that's a fucking time loop, which is really is not. It just looks like one. It's just that Attack on Titan has a fucking Titanverse or a multiverse, and you have dreams, just like, you know, the same idea and concept that Doctor Strange in the Multiverse of Madness 2 has, where it's like, oh, I said 2. Doctor Strange in the Multiverse of Madness. The same idea or concept that movie have, which is like, oh yeah, dreams allows you to look into the life of other versions of yourself, or that's in like different realities and shit like that. That's pretty much what it is. You got Manga Aaron looking into see you later Aaron's life, and the last thing that he's seen is Mikasa saying see you later. You got, you know, anime Aaron waking, you know what I'm saying, looking into Manga Aaron's life, and the last thing he's seen was his mother getting killed and shit like that. So that's pretty much what it is. And like, and the reason why I know for a fact that that's what it is, because if you look at all the times that Aaron talks about having a long dream, it's literally after. It's like he says it after every time he wakes up from like somebody else's life, you know. Like, he said the same thing in Grisha's, like when he was, you know what I'm saying, going through Grisha's memories, and he woke up in the jail cell. He like, he said, I feel like I was having a long dream. Like, he said the same thing that he said at the beginning of the series, or the beginning of the you know what I'm saying, story. And if you use all our theories about AoE and looking at it from the time loop perspective, not the multiverse perspective, but looking at it from the time loop perspective, we all know that Aaron, Manga Aaron, is waking up from, you know what I'm saying, his life, you know what I'm saying, is waking up from the memories of his previous life. And we all know that he was living that life, and which is why he felt like he had a long dream. And then you have Aaron, you know what I'm saying, literally living Grisha's life. Again, feel like he had a long dream. So all you gotta do is put use the fucking context clues and piece all the dots together. Every time that Aaron and also Mikasa has talked about having a long dream when they wake up, is literally after they lived somebody else's life. Even with Falco, and this can also explain the same thing for Falco too. Looking at Falco's situation, that motherfucker wasn't even a Titan, but he was talking about having a dream about him flying around and shit like that. He was literally, he didn't even, when he woke up and he came back to, he didn't even know where the fuck he was at. He was literally living somebody else's life, Ymir's life, you know, the freckle-faced Ymir, let me just be more specific. He was living her life, even with his dream about him flying above the clouds and shit like that. And then he getting the thought that, like, oh, maybe he was like a beast Titan back in the day that had wings and shit like that. No, you're the only Titan that had wings. You're the only Titan that had wings. You're the first flying Titan. I think Aaron allowed you to probably be a bird in your fucking dream. Some bullshit like that. Which then gave Falco the idea that he could fly. Some fucking bullshit like that. But Same thing with Falco. He was living Ymir's life at the time. Gave him the thought, oh yeah, I was just flying around with a bunch of swords in my hand. Come on now. All you gotta do is put the context clues together. Just put the dots together. And even with like even with Mikasa in her OVA, she talks about, oh yeah, I just felt like I was living a long dream. What did that bitch do? She literally went back in time, went through her memories and went back to the day that she met Eren, and then started to change shit, and then lived a whole entire different life. And then when she came back to her own reality, and she woke up and shit like that, she felt, oh, I feel like I just had a long dream. Same thing with Mikasa. Even in chapter 138, chapter 138, she said the same thing. She just got finished living manga Mikasa's life. But like I said, I'm gonna explain a lot more of that in the video about a long dream, basically. It would be cool as fuck if, like, after the anime ends, it'd be cool as fuck that Isayama kind of like spits in the face of people that don't really believe in the AU timeline being canon, and he have Eren waking up from all this and like, oh, I feel like I had a long dream, and then it's like, oh, was it just a dream or was it really real or something like that? That'd be cool as fuck. But yeah, it's just a multiverse or a Titanverse, and dreams allows you to look into the life of other versions of yourself. Like, even people in real life believe that shit too. Like, people believe that some woke people, and I have an open mind. Like, come on, I make videos about Attack on Titan. I have a very open mind. So you got people that in real life that believe like, oh yeah, when you're dreaming about another versions of, you're dreaming about the life of another version of yourself that live in a different timeline, or you're dreaming about your past life and shit like that. Shit that a lot of people are open to talk about. And like I said, I'm open to it. I wouldn't be fucking shocked if that was true. But Doctor Strange used that same concept, and I believe that Isayama's using that same concept as well, where like dreams allows you to live. Live the life and all, basically like live other versions of yourself live, life. And even the same thing in Naruto, like Naruto did the same thing. Like if you look at Madara's whole plan, his whole plan is to put people in an ultimate genjutsu, which is the infinite Tsukiyomi or whatever. And what ended up happening, everybody that was trapped in that shit was like living in their fucking head, living in their dreams, and basically what's actually happening is they're living in alternate realities. You got Yamato, he's he's in the his dream is to be in Kakashi's place. Now he's the leader of Team 7. You got Hinata, who was trapped in it. Her whole dream is to be with be with Naruto, and Naruto to be with her. Like alternate realities type shit. You got if Sasuke was trapped in that shit, I'm pretty sure his dream was to bring his whole clan back, and his brother and all of them being like peacefully in like the the Leaf Village and shit like that, and him being the chief of police or some shit like that. Like even like in Naruto did the same shit. The infinite Tsukiyomi is like one big ass genjutsu that's gonna trap you inside your dreams, and where you can live out alternate realities and live out alternate outcomes basically. So they did the same thing, and I do know that Isayama did get some inspiration from Naruto as well. So maybe he got that from Naruto. But like I said, even the Love Love have both a time loop and a multiverse. Maybe Isayama didn't want to go the time loop route, and maybe just wanted to make it look like a time loop, but wanted to go the multiverse route. Right? How else would you explain the AU timeline popping up, man? Like, how else would you explain it? You know what I'm saying? I hate the fact that people be saying, oh, the AU it's just cameos, or it's just what the fuck they call it, a shout out towards or him paying homage to it. I'm like, man, come on now. That was like one of the smallest fucking memories. That was like memory shards. That was one of the smallest memory shards. You could, like, if you go back to the panel, you could barely see it. Why would you want that in there? And then you added the sauna too. Like, how else would you explain him saying that? Why would he be saying that? Alternate realities, man. It's fucking multiverse. How else would you explain that? And like, and it's like the perfect time to reveal that too, because it's a lot of multiversal shit that's going on in movies now. You got Marvel, that You got Marvel, that their whole Phase 4 plan is about the multiverse and shit like that. You got all types of multiversal fucking movies coming out and shows coming out and shit like that. It's a perfect time. And that's kind of ironic too, that a bunch of multiverse shit comes out and then Attack on Titan gets revealed to have a multiverse and shit like that. So, like I said, because of the fact that Attack on Titan has a multiverse, Attack on Titan Requiem is canon. If the AU timeline is canon, Attack on Titan Requiem part, the new Requiem part is canon as well. This is an alternate reality on how things could have happened. You know, it is what it is. That's why I believe in AOE so much, because I understand that now. Like I said, I don't look at it as a time loop no more, and because of the fact that I don't look at it as a time loop no more, I don't know what the fuck is going to happen now, because I don't know if Mikasa has to die, because looking at it from the time loop perspective, which you still can look at it from the time loop perspective because it's really up to your interpretation until things get explained, but looking at it from the time loop perspective, the way how Eren has been sent back is either because of himself or Mikasa, but looking at it from the multiverse perspective, the way how Eren the only way that Eren can wake up from another version of himself life is if that version, let me say this, I want to say it right, because like this multiverse shit is confusing. It's confusing as fuck. The only way how he can get sent back to his own, like his original reality, is if Eren does the same thing that Doctor Strange did, which is he ends up dying while living the life of this other version of himself. You know, like in Doctor Strange in the Multiverse of Madness, like he was having a dream and everything, and he didn't know this yet. He didn't know that dreams allowed you to live the life of other versions of yourself. He didn't know that yet, but this other version of himself that he was at the time through dreaming, once that version of himself died, he ended up waking up in his own body or his original reality. So the same thing going on with Eren. Once see you later Eren dies and Mikasa says see you later, that's when Manga Eren wakes up, and it just seems like one big ass dream until he comes in contact with Zeke, and then he remembers his dream. You know, because like looking at it from the time loop perspective, I said this a very long time ago, I said that, hey, looking at it from the time loop perspective, when Eren kisses Thordia's hand, that's in a way kind of him like remembering the life that, well, not remembering, but that's kind of like him getting some type of like insight on the life that he previously had, because obviously things are going to happen a certain way until it get to a divergence point. That's that from looking, and that's that from looking at it from the time loop perspective. But looking at it from the multiverse perspective, you know what I'm saying, when Eren kisses Thordia's hand, he's just seeing the future. The only time that he's able to remember everything that he forgot when he woke up in his original reality, or remember his dream, is when he enters the time path. And like I said, the anime already confirmed this, when you got anime Eren looking into, you know what I'm saying, seeing Manga Mikasa with the black scarf and him, you know what I'm saying, that bitch turning right instead of turning left. That shit confirmed it already. He remembers his dream, which is why he does it, which is why he's not shocked at the time path, and also why he has a different expression towards the scenery. He remembers his dream that he had. He remembers being inside the time path, but it wasn't really him. It was another version of himself that he was just living, and that, you know, it was another version of himself that was in the time path, and he was experiencing that while through dreaming, basically. And what was I about to say? Yeah, so the only time that Eren remembers everything now. Like, he remembers his whole dream, which is like Manga Eren's life, basically. So like, just me saying that is the reason why I believe in AOE, man. Like, I don't look at that shit's art, like, it's artistic choices, but it's artistic choices for a reason. And like Saint said something, like, he said this when we was like, I was debating him on his stream, whatever, like months ago. He was saying, because he questioned the time loop theory. He was like, okay, if it really is what you're saying it is, then why is Eren acting the same way throughout everything? Why is he only acting differently right there? And I, you know what I'm saying, went against that, but I went against that argument by saying, like, oh yeah, well, it's a time loop. He has to act and be the same way until he gets to a certain point, because like the littlest shit can change Like the littlest things can change the future. You know what I'm saying? The littlest things can make big changes when it comes to changing the future and shit like that. But what he said makes a lot of sense. If it really was a time loop, then why is Eren acting the same way throughout everything? Why is he only acting differently when he towards the time path and also the scenery? Why is he not acting differently right here or right there or right there? But that's where the time loop theory starts to become you start to see cracks in the time loop theory. But looking at it from the multiverse perspective, I was like, it makes a lot of sense. This is not the same Eren. This is just anime Eren is like another version of Eren. He's not manga Eren. You know what I'm saying? And he's not see you later Eren. Anime Eren is his own person. And he's just going through the same shit that manga Eren was going through. And once he enters the time path and he remembers his dream, that's when you start to see him change a little bit more, where it's like he has no reaction towards the time path. It's almost like he been there before. You know, he has a different reaction towards the scenery. He has a different reaction when he sees the memory of kid Eren, the kid version of himself, Eren, wrapping Mikasa with that scarf. He doesn't look like he's like sad about it. He looks determined. He looks mad at it, you know? Like, we all know about Eren's expression being different, man. Like, we all know about that shit, but I believe in this shit a lot more now because of the multiverse type of thing, and the fact that it makes a lot of sense, you know? And the fact that it's a multiverse, Isayama can change whatever the fuck he want to. You know what I'm saying? He can make all these artistic choices. And another reason why it's not a time loop, and I wish that I would have like used logic a lot more, because like I use it, but like I don't use it. I guess I can say I guess I can say that I obviously use logic, but like I can forget to sometimes use logic for certain things, which is why we was wrong about Mikasa saying something different. You know what I'm saying? In the anime, we didn't use logic. We didn't use the fact that, oh yeah, in order for her to say something different, he would have to do something different. Because in a way, it kind of is. Even though I said that it's not a time loop, it kind of is, because you have Eren from the future kind of orchestrating everything to happen a certain way, to happen the same exact way that it happened in manga Eren's life, you know. So you can kind of say it is a time loop, and that it looks like a time loop, but it's not actually a time loop. It's fucking weird. But if you use logic, if it really was a time loop, then that means that anime Eren wouldn't have a red coat. He would have a black coat. Mikasa wouldn't have a fucking a red scarf. She would have a black scarf, just like how manga Mikasa does. Like, literally everything would be the same if it really was a time loop. Eren would wake up the same way if it really was a time loop, you know. But the fact that those small, he can make art those changes are important, because it's not the same story. Like, even Isayama said it himself, I don't look at the anime as the same. Like, he said that I look at the anime for Attack on Titan as another Attack on Titan. That's very weird for somebody to say. You've never heard a author of a fucking manga who gets an anime. You never heard them say, "Oh yeah, I look at the anime version of my work as another version of my work." You never hear that. Isayama is the first author to say, "Yo, I look at the anime as another Attack on Titan. I don't look at it as the same. So I can change it however I want, because guess what? It's a fucking alternate reality. It's not the same fucking reality. I could change it. I could change the color of his coat. I could change the color of Mikasa's scarf. I can add things to make the story more better, like small things like Annie laughing in the anime, or Berserk Eren. I can add shit like that, because this is not the same fucking reality. This is an alternate reality. This is a reality where Eren believes in himself more than believing in his friends, type shit, you know. And we can see that with Berserk Eren. You can see that at the end of, you know, the outro for Attack on Titan Final Season Part 2, where you have Eren talking about believing in himself. This is an Eren who believes in himself, you know. That's exactly why I even explained why the coat scene was changed. Like, You know what I'm saying? This whole idea that, oh yeah, you know what I'm saying, all those changes was made to make this shit look cool. What the fuck? That cult scene? That shit was cool, and that shit was cool as fuck in the fucking manga. They changed that shit for a reason. Why? Because to make Eren look more determined and makes it look like he on a mission this time. While in the manga he looks like, I'm just going with the flow. You know, I'm cool. I'm just cool, motherfucker. I'm acting, you know, I'm cool with the flow. I'm going with the flow, whatever. I'm not really like even people like on Reddit and shit like that and other content creators have like picked out that Eren in the manga seems unsure of things, you know, which makes a lot of sense. You know? It makes a lot of sense why he would seem unsure, and why anime Eren seems like he's more determined, especially when he gets in the time path. Because when he gets to the time path, he remembers manga Eren's life. He remembers the shit that he forgot when he woke up in the anime timeline, or woke up in his original timeline. He remembers, you know. I believe once it gets to like around chapter 137, I believe that. I believe that we probably won't. I don't know. See, I don't know. We might and may not see the cabin timeline. I don't fucking know. Like, we might just see the manga timeline where you have, you know, some type of shit that goes on in the manga. I don't fucking know. See, like, looking at it from the multiverse perspective, anything can fucking happen. Anything can fucking happen, man. You know what I'm saying? Like, I think it's more easier to look at it from a time loop perspective. You can kind of figure out what's going to happen. You can kind of get a good idea for what's going to happen. But looking at it from the multiverse perspective, I don't know. A lot of shit can happen. Because looking at it from the multiverse perspective, Mikasa is not the one who's sending Eren back in time. Eren just wakes up in his original reality once this version of himself that he is at the time through dreaming dies. Once this other version of himself dies, that is what wakes Eren back up in his original timeline. Just like how you be having a dream of you falling, some shit like that, and you wake up. You know what I'm saying? According to Doctor Strange in the Multiverse, you know, if you know what I'm saying, that's obviously somebody else, another version of yourself that just fucking fell off a cliff and shit like that. You know what I'm saying? And you were just experiencing that. Like, this is crazy, man. This is crazy. Like, I'm gonna be tight as fuck if AoE don't happen. I'm gonna be, bro. I don't know what the fuck I'm gonna do. I'm gonna be, I don't know. I don't know if I'm gonna be mad. I don't know if I'm gonna be sad. I don't know. If AoE don't happen, I'm gonna just, you know, I don't know if I'm gonna go find, you know what I'm saying, Isayama and just ask him why. Why? He'll probably do some Eren shit. I don't know. I don't know. I'm gonna be so fucking tired if this shit don't happen, man. I know a lot of people gonna be tired. A lot of people are gonna be mad as fuck if this AoE don't happen. But it looks like it's gonna happen though. That's where it's going. That's the direction it looks like it's gonna happen, man. According to our theories, man. Theories are fucking damn near correct. But that's enough for the day. I'm back. Get ready for a video soon. Get ready for a video soon. I'm back. I'm gonna be back uploading. Fuck, man. I just hurt the fuck out of my leg. Fuck. I got the long dream, which is what, like, I was pretty much explaining. I got the long dream video. I gotta do that. I gotta get my thoughts together, cause like I don't like just saying nonsense. I like to piece everything together, and also make it seem like it's believable as well. That's the one thing about my theory is, like, you can even go back to my old theories. You're like, bro, this could have happened. Like, this shit makes so much sense. This could have happened. What the fuck, you know? I got the, you know what I'm saying, 80% rumbling and how it could work and, like, for AoE or whatever. I got that video coming. I pretty much know what the fuck I want to say in that video. I'm just gonna make it longer by just like breaking down the parallels that the last chapter had, which is what I was doing anyway. What else? I got the video where it's like I gotta explain why AoE needs to happen. Not, you know what I'm saying, where I explain the benefits of AoE, but also explaining how, like, if AoE doesn't happen, it's going to kind of retcon Eren's character. Because a lot of people already believe that Eren's character is retcon, but I don't believe it yet. It is fucked up. You know what I'm saying? I think Isayama knew, like, that motherfucker knew what he's doing, because if he really wanted Eren's character to be retconned, he would have never had Eren say, "Oh yeah, I don't know what's gonna happen after this." You know, if he would have had Eren say, like, "I know exactly what's gonna happen," that Eren's character was gonna be retconned. But like I said, he should later on learn what's gonna happen, because like he should be the founder or shit like that. He's not dead. Obviously, that's what Isayama was implying. Like, even if you want to think that he turned into a fucking bird, he's not dead. At some point, after he finished exploring and experiencing this freedom, at some point he's gonna come home, but he's gonna come home to a home that he doesn't have anymore, because it's gonna be destroyed. You know, I think anime Eren should be able to see that. He should be able to see that. You know, like the way how the Titan Path is, the way how the founding Titan is, and the full power of the founding Titan. It allows him to see everything with no drawback. That's how he's seen a new future. Like, he probably, that's why, like, Eren changed up so much, you know, after he entered the Titan Path. Like, I believe that he truly wanted to end the cycle of hatred, but once he got into the Titan Path and he gained all that knowledge, I think he's seen a brand new future with him losing, you know, and he just accepted his fate. He didn't try to change anything. He just accepted the fact that he was going to lose. I think, you know what I'm saying, I was also thinking too that could also explain why the scenery was changed. Maybe anime Eren seen a brand new future when he entered the Titan Path. Maybe a different future than what Manga Eren seen, you know? Because Manga Eren was like, he was kind of like looking, like when he was talking about that scenery, he was kind of looking forward to seeing it. He was happy about it. So that kind of made me question what the fuck did he see. But anime Eren, he's not too fond of that scenery. He looks like he didn't seen it before, or like he just doesn't give a fuck about it, or maybe it's a scenery that maybe it's like something where like he's I don't fucking know. But the reason why Eren changed up is because he's seen a new future. He saw him get killed or whatever by Mikasa, and he just accepted his fate. He just played along and accepted his fate. I never understood that. Why the fuck? How are you going to see the future and not want to change anything? I've never understood why Isayama did that for Eren. You've never seen a game or a show that's about a character seeing the future and they don't do everything in their power to change that future. You have Eren just basically doing the same. Not saying that he didn't try to change anything, but he pretty much, in a way, accepted the shit that happens in the future. If you don't want to die, change it, then. Stop it. Stop yourself from dying. You're a fucking Eren Yeager. Like, what the fuck what the fuck? I never understood why Isayama did that. If I see a future that I don't want, because I have knowledge of that, I should have all the power in the world to change that future. If I could go downstairs, turn on the fucking stove, I hope that don't happen. Turn on the fucking stove and that bitch blow up, and I just see a vision, I see the future. I'm gonna stop myself from getting killed. I'm not gonna go down there and turn on that fucking stove. What the fuck? I don't know why you see. But I do understand you got this whole cause Isayama did get inspired by the movie called Arrival. She was which is like the same girl that played Lois and Superman, Man of Steel. This is her. And also the guy who played Falco. I said Falco. The guy who played Hawkeye in the MCU. That movie, the girl protagonist is basically Eren, and the guy is basically Historia, and she is able to see the future or whatever. and she doesn't do anything to change it. She just becomes this what's the word that they call them? I can't think of the word. It was on the tip of my tongue. I can't think of it. But they become like they become like, it's almost like they don't want to do anything to change anything. They just accept the way how it is. Like, even though like spoiler alert, if you didn't watch the movie called Arrival, I think you should watch it too, because if you haven't watched it, like Brown's Magic put me on it. She always put me on some shit. She put me on a recent show that she was watching, which is Keep Breathing. That shit was fire. I watched that show with my girl. That shit was fire. But Brown's Magic put me on the movie Arrival. I think you should watch it. Like, you'll see a bunch of like things that ECM got from that movie. Like, okay, this is the whole conversation that Eren and Historia came from, you know, like, and the fact that he got that from her, you can't sit here. I mean, he got that from that movie. You can't sit here and tell me that Eren didn't love that bitch. You know what I'm saying? Like, if you know for a fact that Eren doesn't care about her or doesn't have feelings for her, then you would, as a writer, you would not feel comfortable putting Eren and Historia in that position. But I can also understand that maybe Eren doesn't love Historia, maybe he just deeply cares about her. I can understand too. But he get their whole conversation from the movie called Arrival. And the girl who can see into the future, you know what I'm saying, even though she knows what happens to her daughter, which is that her daughter ends up getting cancer and that she ends up dying, she still, like, instead of her, like, and even though she knows that, she still goes along with everything and said, like, oh yeah, I have this baby with you, even though she knows what's going to happen. So it's kind of like them kind of accepting what it is, you know, not trying to change anything. It's a word for it. It's a word for it. I don't know if one of y'all know it, but it's a fucking word for it. But hey, we gotta happen, man. Shit makes sense. This shit makes sense. This shit makes fucking sense. And it's gonna make Attack on. It's gonna just make just think of all the benefits that AoE can make for Attack on Titan. ECM gets more money. Word is gonna get around that, oh yeah, the ending is gonna be changed. It's gonna want to make people want to read the manga. Well, not necessarily read the manga. It's gonna want to make people read the last chapter or read the ending of the manga, which is gonna kind of bring everybody full circle, because the people that don't know anything about the ending of the manga, if AoE does happen, they're gonna get a better understanding, understanding of everything, because they're gonna it's gonna be a bunch of plots that's gonna get tied in together if AoE happens. You know, like, you're gonna get a better ending if done correctly. If done correctly, you're gonna get a better ending. Not just a ending because of the fact that the ending for the manga was trash, but you're gonna get an ending that ties into the ending for the manga. You know, it's gonna connect. Not only that, like I said, Attack on Titan, like it's gonna open up so many theories, and well, it already has. Like, it's really not that much to talk about for Attack on Titan, because we done talked about everything for theories. Like, it's really nothing to talk about anymore. Like, we've literally hit the ceiling when it comes to theories for this AoE shit. We just waiting for this shit to happen or not. But if it happens, it's gonna open Attack on Titan. Like, it's gonna bring it to a different level. It's gonna be like, damn, Attack on Titan has a fucking multiverse. Like, it's like people to this day don't even believe in that shit. They don't even believe in AoE. If that shit happens, people are gonna flip out like, bro, what the fuck? Like, not only do you have Titans, you have a fucking multiverse, maybe a time loop. What the fuck is going on? You know, like, it's gonna bring Attack on Titan to a whole new level. It's gonna make it seem like a brand new anime as well, because Attack on Titan is one of those stories where it's called portrait writing, where it's like, you know what I'm saying, you gain some information if you like with the, and then like when you gain information, you take that information that you gain and you go back and rewatch everything else, it becomes a whole entire different fucking experience, where it's like, oh shit, you can pick out this, oh, now I know what the fuck this shit means, now I understand what the fuck he meant by that, damn, this shit don't even seem like a real, like the same fucking story. Like, if you take everything that you learned about the multiverse and you go and rewatch everything, watch how you pick up on all the fucking hints, foreshadowing. Watch how I don't even feel like I feel like the same anime. Watch how I don't even feel like the same anime. Like, if you just rewatch everything else with the knowledge that you have, that's called portrait writing. But if AoE happens, it's gonna bring Attack on Titan to a whole brand new level. You can gain, if done right, you can gain nothing but benefits for Attack on Titan if AoE happens. Nothing but just good benefits. Nothing but just good benefits. And because of the fact that it's a multiverse, you know what I'm saying, you don't have to have this little war like, oh, what ending is better, bitch? If you like that manga ending, say your bitch ass over there. Well, we gonna stay over here. This anime original ending, we gonna stay over here though. You can stay a bitch ass over there. We like that ending, stay over there. We gonna be over here, you know. So yeah, I think, you know what I'm saying, maybe ECM did this little big ass social experiment or whatever. You know what I'm saying, make people go against each other. You got AoE people going against ending defenders. You got people who believe the ending is trash going against ending defenders. You got ships going to war with each other and shit like that. Like, want to fucking kill each other over Eren and Historia and Mikasa and John and shit. Like, I think ECO did this big ass social experiment, and then he's gonna bring everybody together with this fucking AoE. If I was him, I would do it. You know, I would do it. I see nothing but just good benefits, especially if it's done right. I see nothing but just good benefits. I would fucking do it if I was him. But I'm gonna get out of here. I'm fucking tired. I'm tired as fuck. I did stream very, very fucking late because I was still thinking if I wanted to stream or not, whatever. Still in that, I guess I'm still trying to find, I wouldn't say energy, but also passion to do YouTube again, because ECM kind of like drained me of that shit, you know. Where it's like, sometimes I'll be feeling like I want to do this YouTube shit, but then I'll be feeling like I don't want to do it, you know. But I'm back now. You know, I'm back now. I want to do this shit. You know, I want to get back into it. I want to get into new stories. I want to expand shit. I might start doing gaming. You know what I'm saying? I might start to talk about all types of shit. Maybe even do She-Hulk. Maybe even react to the next episode because I do like the MCU. Who knows? But I'm gonna get out of here though. I appreciate all the people that did pop up for this stream. Appreciate all the love and support. And all the other shit, man. You ain't, like I said, you ain't gotta like, you ain't gotta comment, but I do appreciate it if you hit the sub button if you're new. And I'm out, bro. I love that fucking outro. The outro be fire, bro. I don't know how the fuck I came up with that shit.